Good afternoon and welcome. Glad you could all make it today. So let's get started talking about Wikipedia. There's more to Wikipedia than has met your eye, perhaps. Anyway, this is Go for Lunch for October 15th, 2024, brought to you by GoFor Technology. I'm Roger Harmon, your host, and we're here to make your technology work for you. It is Information Overload Day. So I think probably most of us, if not all of us, are suffering from information overload. So this is a day to think about that and maybe some ways to lessen the overload. Some other names for this phenomena are infobesity, I can't pronounce that, and information anxiety. I've got anxiety trying to pronounce that. So we'll celebrate Information Overload Day by trying to offload some of our information. Well, remember encyclopedias? There was Encyclopedia Britannica, World Book, and at my house we had Collier's Encyclopedia. But now we have Wikipedia, an online encyclopedia. So it was established in 2001, and the content is created by volunteers. And there are articles in 347 languages so far. And as of today, there are over 6 million articles on over 61 million pages. Now that disparity is because one article could be on numerous pages, so that's why the page count is greater than the article count. The word wiki was adopted, we should say, by Ward Cunningham, an Oregon-based programmer working for a company called Tektronix, if any of you are familiar with test gear. And he was in Hawaii, and he was told to take the wiki bus at the airport. He learned that wiki in Hawaiian means quick. So he established the word wiki as a place for centering information. And then Jimmy Wales came along, a bond trader from Chicago, and with a team of people put together Wikipedia. So there's some things that we can do to make our experience with Wikipedia more enjoyable. One of them is to change the appearance. So what you do is you click on the eyeglasses symbol in the top right section of the page, which is right there. And then what you get is to choose the text size, the width, and the color of your screen. So you can see that we get small, standard, and large text. We get standard and wide width, and we get either automatic, depending on how your Mac is set up, or light and dark. So you can customize it in that way. So to use Wikipedia, you can click on the hamburger menu, which is the menu in the upper left-hand corner. You can choose current events. The advantage of looking at current events on Wikipedia is there are no ads. So here we have the hamburger menu, which is the three horizontal lines, and then down here we have current events, and supposedly the stories you would read here in current events on Wikipedia are well balanced. We'll talk about more of that menu a little later. Another thing you might want to do is check the history to see how current the information you're reading really is, and you do that by clicking on View History. which also is in the upper right portion of your page. So that way you'll know if what you're reading is up to date. Also, another resource on a Wikipedia page are the references. To see those, you can either click on a reference, which is marked in the text of the article, or you can scroll down to the bottom of the page. So let's go to Safari and look at a typical Wikipedia page. Here we go. So you can see here are the blue texts, which are links to other articles. And then over here we have the main menu. We'll talk about that a little bit more, but if we scroll all the way down to the bottom, we're just going to grab the elevator here and speed that process up. You can see we come to references. So in this article there's 62 references. Again, we see the blue links that take us to other articles. And then below references we even have further reading. So depending on the citations that the author or authors put in the article, you can get a lot of information, kind of be able to fact check what the article is saying right here on the Wikipedia page. So on the other side, on the right side, you have tools. So one of the first tools is called What Links Here. So that simply gives you a list of the links, kind of like references. And you also can, if you want to share that page with somebody, right inside Wikipedia, you can get a shortened URL so that the web link that you send to somebody is not a real long one. You can also download it as a PDF if you want to print it out for your records. And you can also have it come out as a printable version so you can save it or share it with somebody else. So that's in the tools menu. There's other things here in the tools menu that you should explore at your leisure. So then we have the contents, which we've already kind of looked at, but let's go back and look at it again. So in the contents, you get there with a hamburger menu, which is right here. You click on that. Now this contents is contents on this particular article. So if I go up here to the top of the article, and you can see here that we have the different headings. So if I click on information age, then it'll scroll right down to the information age. Now you see the contents was covering up the article, but now if I click on move to sidebar right here, then it gets out of the way and stays visible. So if we wanted to go down and find out how to respond to information overload in email communication, we go right to that part. So it's very handy in moving around an article to get to the things that you are most interested in. So make sure and take advantage of the contents. So you can also access Wikipedia with the dictionary that's built into your Mac operating system. So if you don't see Wikipedia in your dictionary and you have an older operating system, you can go to System Settings, or probably it's going to be System Preferences in an older operating system, and you can turn on Wikipedia. Now I noticed when I check this on Sonoma and the new operating system, that it's automatically there, so it's there by default. So only if you have an older operating system you may have to add it to your dictionary. And also there's a Wikipedia app for your iPhone and your iPad. You can also access Wikipedia with Spotlight. You remember the shortcut to Spotlight is Command Spacebar. And then it will give you a web search. So you can see here I put in solar eclipse into Spotlight. I got an email. I got a dictionary entry. And then right here I got the Wikipedia article. Also, obviously, I got some images. So using Spotlight is another way to get to Wikipedia. But if you're using your browser, then you will get to Wikipedia. So here I did the same search in my browser. The first thing that came up was the Wikipedia article. So in your browser, what you can do if you want to go directly to Wikipedia is you can type Wikipedia, put in a space, and then type in the search topic that you're looking for. And it'll take you directly to that topic. So you can, in Wikipedia, you can use the search field at the top, but also you can search inside the article using the search feature of your browser, which is Command F, F as in find, which will reveal a search field at the top right of your browser window, and that's just another way to find things inside the article. So lots of ways to get to and find things in Wikipedia. So is Wikipedia the only online encyclopedia, you may wonder? And of course the answer is no. There are many. So here is a great resource. We're going to start from the bottom since that's where we are. Here's another one we mentioned earlier, World Book. It is a subscription-based service on the web. Here's the Smithsonian, the Medline Medical Encyclopedia, encyclopedia.com, and the Computer Desktop Encyclopedia, and even good old Britannica, which has been around since 1768, is on the web. But also I should mention that this website, RefSeek, has all sorts of different types of information, as you can see here in the left panel. So this is something you might want to write down, RefSeek, and they have lots of things that you can take advantage of here. So the answer to the question is yes, there are more encyclopedias, so you can do your fact checking. So the Wikimedia Foundation is the organization that maintains and runs Wikipedia. So when we go to wikimediafoundation.org, we see that technology is important, humanity is essential. Discover how we ensure humans remain central to compiling knowledge. Now, I get the impression that they're thinking about AI when they wrote this. Wikipedia is a nonprofit, so feel free to donate to them if you find yourself utilizing their resources. So Wikimedia also has several other sites. So let's zoom in here. Hopefully that's zooming in for you. So not only do they have Wikipedia, they have WikiQuote, Wikisource, Wikinews, Wikispecies, Wikidata, Wiktionary, Wiki University, MediaWiki, Wikibooks, Wiki Voyage, a travel guide, and wiki functions, and last but not least, MetaWiki, which is for coordination, whatever that means. So let's zoom back out here and go to the top here and talk about yet another one, and that is Wiki Commons. So Wiki Commons has 109 million freely usable media files, which you can contribute to or you can copy and use in anything that you like. And they have a little note here that they'd like to have you photograph a historical site to help Wikipedia win a prize. Oh, I guess you could win a prize while you're helping Wikipedia. And this is the world's largest photography competition. And they also want you to take photos and upload them to their monthly thematic challenge. So Wikimedia Commons is another great resource. Well, that brings us to questions. As always, I'm asking you to do me a favor and your friends who use Apple devices by sharing the GoFor Gazette, which comes every Monday morning to your email inbox, with them so they can find out the helpful information that we share. Tonight, the Tucson Macintosh Users Group is meeting. We start off at 6 p.m. with the Ask Me Anything session, and then 7 p.m. for the general meeting, and that link is in the GoFor Gazette, so you can join the Zoom meeting. Featured tonight is the Geek Gift Guide by our friend Bob, and an Apple event recap. So hopefully you'll join us tonight. I guarantee that you will learn something. You'll be glad you came. So let's see what you've been talking about while I've been talking. And I see here that Chris mentioned that apparently he had some information overload after the Adobe Max presentation in the last 2 days. And he said that he and his wife donate every year. Wikipedia is one of the remaining few promises of the internet since 1998. And Bob's got to run. Thanks, Bob, for joining us, and we can all see and hear Bob tonight at the TMUG meeting. So hopefully this will give you a little more knowledge about gaining knowledge on Wikipedia, so you can make it a more useful resource to quench your curiosity. So thanks for coming by. We'll be here next week at high noon on Tuesday for GoFor Lunch. Have a great rest of your week.